let's go ahead and the first number is number 27. Whoever has number 27. 27?
Right here.
Okay, hold on. Let's get a microphone to you because the people behind you aren't going to be able to hear it.
Red flag laws are dumb. We need to stop these red flag laws because you can point at any veteran and say, well, you got PTSD, lock him up. That's not the right thing to do. Red flag laws need to stop.
Okay, so let's talk about what red flag laws. Obviously, they were a response. So red flag law. Let's talk about what a red flag law is. It's the Extreme Protection Restraining (EPROs), Extreme Protection Restraining Order. So it's the idea that if someone you know, a loved one, a relative, you think they are a danger to themselves or others with a firearm, you go and you claim before a judge that the firearm should be taken from them. In Maryland, that's the law. The issue before Congress is whether or not we pass a bill that encourages every state to pass the law. I think there are only about a dozen states with red flag laws now, and they vary in exactly what the protections are for the, due process protections, things like that. And here's my concern, and this is why I am not supporting a national red flag law bill. We have it in Maryland. As of 3 months ago, there were 800 requests for removals, 400 granted by judges. So first of all, my question is, well, what about the other 400? Were they frivolous? Were they, was there any evidence? Was this a malicious request? Because you are asking for someone's constitutional rights to be violated, someone who's not guilty of a crime. And in America, you are innocent until proven guilty. So I have great concern. Now, I want to know what about those 400 people who firearms were taken from. How many of them, in fact, were a danger to someone else? How many underwent the mental health evaluation? How many were found to be a serious enough mental health problem that they would have their constitutional rights restricted forever? Now, the reason why I want to know that is because we already have a current law that says if you have a mental health problem that could result in your involuntary admission and treatment, you are not qualified. I mean, when you check off that federal form, you have to check off says, yeah, I have not had that. I mean, I don't have a mental health problem. So the issue is that if you have a mental health problem, we already have laws in place that mean that you can't buy, possess, or sell a firearm. You can't transfer a firearm. So why aren't we using those laws? So before I do anything at a federal level, agree to anything federal, I want to see what the information in Maryland did. Because 400 people, and of course, it's one case, but one case is too many of someone who actually, in the process of getting their firearm seized, actually was killed by law enforcement. That's a problem, because that person was innocent. That was an innocent person. That was a truly innocent person, because they didn't come to arrest him. They only came to seize his firearms. So we need way more information before I even begin to look at a national red flag law.